And then we get rid of that hand, baby. See ya! Hey yo! Welcome back to the Slowpoke, where I've got another Battle Styles deck profile for you today. Now, I saw something crop up on my Twitter, and I can't remember who it was for the life of me. I apologise. So, if you've recently done well with Gardevoir Sylveon, let me know in the comments. Send me a Twitter DM, and I'll give you full credit in the description, the pinned comment, okay? But I saw Gardevoir Sylveon. Some guy did pretty well, but he said it was a joke list. He had like 4 of each tag team support and he didn't need them. So I thought, And I like Green's decks. Gardevoir Sylveon used to be a tippy top tier deck, so do you reckon it's any good still? Let's find out. So our build around is Gardevoir Sylveon, tag team Pokemon with 260 HP, which funnily enough is a bit on the low side now. With 3 attacks, I should say, all really good. We've got Fairy Song. Search your deck for 2 for energy and attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. That's really good. Energy acceleration. We're going to try and use this going second on our first turn to get energy into play nice and fast. And then we've got Kaleidostorm Storm for 2 fairies, 1 colorless. You do 150 and you can move any number of energy from your Pokemon to any of your other Pokemon any way you like. Now you're probably thinking, why are we playing this? 150 back in the day did used to 2-shot everything, but now it doesn't. You're right, it doesn't. But look at that GX attack and you'll see why when I play this card, baby. Jeez. So you got Magical Miracle GX for 3 energy, you do 200. But if you have another 3 fairy energy attached to this Pokemon, you can essentially shuffle your opponent's hand all into their deck. And that's about it, you know what I mean? So you can wipe their hand, ideally combine it with a boss KO or something, or, you know, something disruptive, wipe their hand, and hopefully then for the rest of the game, you can just go 150, 150, 150. That's all we play. 4 Gardevoir Sylveons, and we play a whole host of stuff, you know? Energy Spinner, Reset Stamp, Tool Scrapper, Hammers, Tag Switches. We play so many things just so we can get moving. Now, worth noting, Tag Switches with star player in this deck lets you move 2 energy from one of your tag teams to another one. What this means is you can Fairy Song 2 energy to the back, and then you can just tag switch on and start Kaleidostorming. Wonder Lab is insane. It makes all your non-fairy types attacks cost 1 colorless more. So let's say Zacian needs to have 3 metals and a colorless to attack with Brave Blade. We got 4 power plants to be disruptive as all hell. Try and build to that magical miracle, wipe our opponent's hand away. And you know, you can win any matchup with your opponent's got no hand, let me tell you. So I'll shut up now. Let's get into the gameplay, baby. Jeez. We don't want to go first. We're a Greens deck. We're going to get our favorite song off ASAP, so I don't want to go first. We do Mully, and to be fair, that is something to be expected with this deck. We play 4 basics, you know, so you know, it can be a bit tough in that regard, but you know, it is what it is, baby. Okay, we get a Coach Trainer. We have to actually find a way of getting a Gardevoir Sylveon out, because we haven't got a tag call, so hopefully this Coach Trainer can do us. I think it's 4 links. This is a matchup I have not considered. I'm not going to lie to you. If they bum rush loads of these, I don't even know if we can one-shot the 4 links, you know, like. Oh, look at the attach to the back. That's interesting. Okay, we get it off the top. That's nice. Fan of Waves. See that later. Bye-bye. Power Plant. We'll Coach Trainer now. Tool Scrapper. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Get rid of that balloon. Want to hold on to the tag switch if possible. So we'll just Fairy Song. We'll attach 2. Back here. And you know, that's pretty much all we can ask for, to be honest with you. That's not a bad little turn 1. Let's get back into the action and see how we do. So our opponent just attached basic, so we're not actually getting attacked next turn, which is nice. We could even be like slightly risky here and go for another. Oh, they've got a DRX. So we could have went for like the big. We could have went for another Fairy Song to try and line up this magical miracle, but they've got a Jirachi down. Which kind of stopped us from doing that. So, okay, this hand is actually really bad. We haven't got attack, we actually can't attack now. Huh. Okay. How much? 20. So it's 2, 4, 6. So there's 1 sincere. We actually don't one-shot now. Okay, so. I'm trying to think. What's our best course of action here? So all greens. Right, so we can take Wondrous Labyrinth would be an insane card right now. I don't know what stadium this deck plays. They probably play Dojo though, I'm thinking about it. We haven't seen any Dojo from them, so well, we definitely want to take a Tag Switch, yeah, and then maybe another greens. Tag Call maybe. Yeah, we'll take a Tag Call. I think that's correct. So then we'll Tag Call. We'll get like some Mallow Lanas and that on the go. Maybe, yeah, Cynthia Caitlin. That seems okay to me. All right, so then we'll Tag Switch. Wait a minute. Yeah, we want to only move. Yeah, one up there. Yep. We could attach this Island Charm Amulet now. I don't know how helpful that would be. So I think we are fine. Oh, we could actually use Magical Miracle here for the KO. I don't know how impactful that is. I think we just Kaleidostorm. I think that's fine. Oh, we do get a KO. Well, I'm a silly. They just love it when I play a turn out my mental maths and I'm a silly boy. Let's get back into the action. Well, let's take a prize card. Get a Cushion Hammer. Right, so if we get rid of this Jirachi though, we can start to line up the Magical Miracle. I don't know how many Jirachi they play. The reason we can't go for the Magical Miracle now is because, you know, they can just have a bad hand. Well, they have no hand and they just Jirachi C top 5, so. It's a Bay deck. We got 3. It counts specials as well. Whoa. Can we get KO'd with a Dojo? I feel as if we... Oh, no, we can't. Whoa, look at all this energy. What is going on? Well, Fan of Waves, first of all. Get rid of that. Cushion Hammer. Heads. Get rid of that. Oh, we're dirty, aren't we? We are disgusted. We'll attach up here. Cynthia Caitlin. That'll get rid of an Island Charm Amulet. This will get us back a greens. Yeah, this will get back a greens. Get to see 3 extra cards. Does this? 3 extra fairies. So the capture doesn't help us in this scenario. Well, we'll just Kaleidostorm anyway. What we can do though is move that up. And then next turn we can get our Guzma Hala. I think we play an Aurora in here, right? Yeah, so we can get an Aurora, go for the Magical Miracle, clear their hand away, and that's going to be our play. Oh, they cut out the Jirachi. No way. We're getting played. We are getting played. Oh. What is your name? WG. That's nice. That is nice. Okay. We got a bit bam. So we can still clear the hand away, but then what supporters have they seen from them? 2 Marnie and 2 Bay. We do play we do play 1 boss, right? Yeah, we do. All right, so we could do something like boss's orders plus Energy Spinner. Or we could go in for a hammer. We haven't got any more. Tell you what, no. Let's go for the Wonder Lab this turn. No, let's actually just get the energy. Let's not get too crazy with it. Right, so we'll get the Energy Spinner. I'll tell you what, you never see me with my hat forward, but that's how you know I'm concentrating. I never have my hat forward normally. Which Kaleidostorm. That's fine. Magical Miracle we can't move away, can we? No, okay. So chances are we get hit for, yep. Here's a Great Ball. There's a Giga Impact, okay. For 210. So now I'm thinking, do we? I really want to take the board wipe, the hand wipe, but they've only got one card hand anyway. So, this can't attack again next turn, right? So I think we might. What do we? Oh, we can Mallow Lana Tag Switch, right? We only need to see one more ranger. We got capture. Okay, I think that's actually our play. Right then, so we'll Mallow Lana. We'll get rid of Reset Stamp. I don't think we need Vit Band. Hit with a 120. Tag Switch. 1, 2. Yep. And then we'll just Kaleidostorm. Now they've only got a 1 card hand and it needs to shift around the active order. We. Alright, now what we can do is 1. Yeah, now we can move them back up. Yeah, that's the play. Just while I move them over. Sometimes we get to the right plays. It might take a little while, but sometimes we get there. Where's my mouse gone? Okay. Right, so now we can go with the board wipe, potentially with a KO as well. That's the plan. Let's see what these 2 cards are that our opponent has in their hand. We haven't seen many switch options from them. We just got a balloon. Let's see what they do. They're in a tough spot. They attach a capture, fail to capture. That's interesting. I wonder what that was targeted. Another 4 links. Pay retreat goes into Rachi. Okay, so now this can attack again. I see what they're doing. Okay. Let's see what this Jirachi takes. This is really interesting. This is a really close game. A Dojo. Replace Stadium. How many Tag Switch have we seen? We've seen 2. We only played 2, don't we? Oh, we got 1 more left, apparently. I don't know if it's in deck, though. Right, so we can... So I think what we do... This is going to be a disgusting play, by the way. We'll greens. We take Wonder Lab... plus... Tag Switch. We'll attach that, put that into play. And then we get rid of that hand, baby! See ya! And now they can't attack. Unless they've got a stadium. Well, no, unless they top that some draw support, alright? And let's see. We might have locked him there, though. Yes! And there's Gardevoir Sylveon doing what it does, baby. Oh boy! My name's Hot Choc. What's yours? Lost a coin flip. Hopefully they let us go second. They do. Right, do we mully? Yeah, we mully, alright. That's a... I think as of record, they've just announced today there's going to be no more fairy support, so that's no good. It's kind of one of the last time you actually play a fairy deck, right? Instant. Oh, we're playing against a metal deck. This could be a scoop 'em ups. I mean, either way, it's not. It's going to be a hard one, right? Maybe they dead draw. Maybe. That's what it comes down to for this matchup. I hope they dead draw. What are we playing against? ADP. I mean, in theory, we can bum rush a KO, and then they have to follow up with Visation, right? Which, let's be honest, isn't too hard though. Why would you Mawile against Gardevoir Sylveon? What? I'd probably lose this game anyway, right? But fellas, think things through. Come on. And they're denying. Oh. Maybe they know they have to get. Maybe they know they have to hit some metal sources to stay in this game. What are they playing? Wow. Like they have to hit metal sources to stay in the game. What am I on about, though? Madness. Madness. I can't believe I've seen some more wild Gardevoir Sylveon. Crazy talk. Okay, we get a capture, which is fantastic, because we can get out this guy. We can actually try and hammer away the mortar. Okay. Do we... Well, what can we greens out here? We can greens... We could get out Wonder Lab and stop the GX. That is something we could do. As... It's actually something. How many? They've got a big hand there. They might have a staging replacement. We haven't seen one from them already. We could just go double. We could just go double hammer. I mean, it's not particularly great. Well, we need to actually. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that hammer was head, you know. We need to get. Let's get greens. We're one hammer, one greens. I think that's okay, right? Yeah. We'll do that. Heads? And then we'll attach these. There we go. And next up we can greens, tag switch, KO this ADP. If they were smart, all they'd do is just start powering up. I wouldn't even bother with ADP in this matchup, honestly wouldn't. Wow, they're still going for GX? They're mad. That's one less source of Toy about forget Zacian now, you know? Chaotic Swell. Good thing we didn't go for Wonder Lab then. How much of an insult would that be if Wonder Lab got no effect and they just replaced it with a Chaotic Swell? That would have been sad. There's a quick ball. This probably goes for Dene or Crobat. Dene, yeah. Got no metals in the bin. They got one metal in the bin. Saucer here is dangerous. We need to try and replace. If we can get a Wonder Lab to stick, we could be in a good spot. Not for sure. I say that, but we can't even one-shot Zacian. Like, ugh. We can, though. We can. What we can do is Great Catcher plus Vitality Band that knock out the Denes. What are they doing? Okay, we've seen two sources from them. Okay, they get the water. Okay. Again, this isn't needed. They could have Brave Bladed this turn, like. Okay, so what we the problem is if we just take KO now, which we can do, right? We can just take KO. They just respond to the Zacian with a Air Balloon, so maybe. Trying to think, what can we do here? We have to take that, and we have to take these, right? I think that's correct, right? So we'll scrap off that and that. Yep. We can attach Island Charm Amulet. I think we do that. Although does that Island Charm Amulet matter now that they've GX'd? So it'll go up to 4, go back down to 3, so no, I don't think it does. Alright, so we attach this here. Tag switch. Move 2. That's it. We're going to attempt to replace Stadium. Then we'll Clystorm, take KO. Not bad. And we can move one. We can move them all back here, right? Yeah, we'll just move 3. I'm super scared of the boss's orders now, though. They've seen... That's fine. and take 3 prizes. And that is one good thing about Guardian. You will be able to KO ADPs very fast. Tag Switch. Okay. How many energies have they seen? Sadness. They have the boss as well. Don't you love it when you lose to players like this? Alright, so we haven't got we're getting a reset stamp either. Stamp here could have been nice, maybe in top deck. Alright, let's see if we can get stamp. So we need to take some cards out of deck. We'll go, I guess, these two. We'll bench that. Simply Coach Trainer. Wonder Lab might help. I don't know. It might help. And just Fairy Song. 1, 2. What we'll have to do is just like what, switch, and then attach 1 more energy. Saucer. I mean, it's not to a stadium replacement. I don't think they know what Wonder Lab does, do they? Oh, is he a boss's order? My lord. Someone messed up, didn't they? Tell you what, I love ADP, right? With a passion. I love ADP. Players like this don't give ADP the best name. And they have to interest. What they have to do is attack 1 more time and win, isn't it? Yeah. So we have to get some hammers on the go, right? Double hammer. Is that a thing? Could we do it? Double hammer? We could. Right, so we could greens out double hammer. Is that actually like our best? Is that our best thing we can do? If we always switch there, right? Oh, we could have actually used Air Balloon. Is that? Oh, I've only got 1 hammer. So what? Stamp actually seems quite clever. And stamp attack, force taxation. I think that's probably our. Yeah, I think that's our play. So we can attach stamp, force some type of stadium replacement or extra energy. Thinking about it, that's rather scary. Just Collider Storm, I think. Leave them on active, and let's see, do they have it? Sadness. Let's keep it moving. Right, so you're actually listening to post-com shake, because I didn't realise at the time, but my next door neighbour was mowing the lawn really loudly. So you got me lined up here in the post-com. So you can look at my face, look how sad I look, oh my lord. So I think we were looking like, what, 3 times was that? What we got there? Got energy, got a capture energy. That's pretty cool, capture energy, to be fair, because don't forget, in order to use Fairy Song, you have to actually be attaching to the bench. So actually sometimes finding other Gardevoir can be a problem. But yeah, so playing as Victini V, and that is the wrong Victini. So then it didn't really have a cracking start there. So we can just capture energy, search out for another Guardian. It's just how moody I look, oh my lord. See if we get a crushing hammer, or we get the heads very good. I mean, they can obviously just welder anyway, so didn't really draw into much good stuff there though. But the Vit Band will be helpful for actually two-shotting this Victini V, well, if it V maxes, because obviously, you know, they have 310 HP and Gardevoir only hits for a measly 150. And I think you can tell by me that I know that I don't have to live com. I can check my phone on their turn. That is hilarious. Maybe I should do those comms more often so I can just relax as I play. Anyway, so they attach active VMAX. We haven't actually seen a lot else though. Okay, we see a giant half, so we can't really rely on, you know, hammer flips or whatever, because they can just, you know, giant half welder. And you have to assume at this point they Marnie, you have to assume that they're probably trying to find themselves a Reshizard, right? Because that Victini isn't going to do anything to these Gardevoirs. I'd actually be more inclined to say that the Victini from Sword Shield base would actually be a better attacker than this Victini. But here comes a quick ball, so you'd assume here comes a Reshizard. Then they have Marnie, so they can't welder to it. Okay, no, they search for a Crobat, so that makes me think that either they don't play a Reshizard, in which case they're a bit of a silly billy, or they've prized it. Either way, they're good scenarios for us. We're out for blood after that ADP game last, because I was very upset. So let's have a look. Next one, they're actually doing some drilling at the minute as well. Oh my lord, they're really trying to ruin this recording. But I don't think you can hear it. So our opponent, what is it? Spreading Flames, I think, gets 3 energies into play. Very nice. We get a hammer, hammerheads. I mean, to be fair, like I said, energy disruption shouldn't be too much of a problem here because they play well though, or you know, it's safe to assume they do. Now, it's actually quite an interesting game in the sense where, because this Victini is doing like a metric 0 worth of pressure, we can probably build to that big magical miracle a lot faster. Although we can be really super aggressive. Like if we wanted, we could just like tag switch these 2 energies. Oh, we went for the Wonder Lab. That's brutal. Yeah, what I was saying, we can move these 2 energies, just leave them up there off this Collider Storm, not bother actually throwing them back, and attach active and leave it there. Let's see what we do though. We have to be worried potentially of Heatran, but yeah, I think I'll just leave it active. I mean, that's what I'd do now, looking back. Yeah, okay, enemies go for the Collide Storm. For 150, now we should have actually attached that Vit Band before. Kind of annoying now because we have to try and find it again. But yeah, it's only greens away and we do have greens in our hand now. Looking at the waveform as the staging gets replaced, it looks like I'm going to start talking back into live commentary. I'll see you in a bit. The lawn, hopefully they've stopped. If not, we're cutting back to post-com shade. But interesting little game we got here. So we can greens for Air Balloon plus Vit Band and actually KO this young fellow, which is fine with me, to be fair. That's actually a pretty gnarly turn. Take 3 prizes. Our opponent hasn't really got a lot going on here. I don't know if they play a Reshizard or not, but you have to imagine they probably don't. So it's all greens. Do we have Vit Band in deck? Yeah, okay. Do we have air? We don't have. Oh, we have got Air Balloon there. Yeah, alright, so we'll just do that. Okay. We'll Crushing Hammer on the Volcanion, hopefully. Wow, I'm a dirty geezer. And then we'll KO this guy. Now, we didn't get energy attachment that turn, which is, you know, a bit sad, but we can't really moan too much, can we? We're building towards board hand wipe anyway. We're just 2 attachments away, so our opponent hasn't got a lot going. We do have to be careful though of Victini, the one from Sword Shield base. That could actually do some damage. We haven't seen Rolder from yet though. I mean, you have to imagine it. Okay, here we go. How many times does that do? 30 plus 30, right? So, okay. That was pretty gnarly. Let's keep it moving. Well, that's 3 games, and let me know what you think about Gardevoir Sylveon. Is it actually back in super contention? I'm not sure, but if you do like greens decks, which I do, and you like tricky decks, you got a lot of outs, a lot of tricky things you can do, this might be the deck for you. Let me know what you think. You have the more Battle Styles gameplay, coverage, and comedic skits as well. Make sure you smash that subscribe button for me, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.